Recording. I'm trying to get this nice looking angle from where I'm sitting. The camera does add a couple of pounds to your face. But I'm gonna try and record anyway. This is the 1st of October, 2022. Thank you, Lord. We ain't got that many months left for the year of 2022. But it has been a blessing. Thank you, Lord. 6 days after my birthday, and I'm enjoying that. I was thinking about something, and maybe I should put this on record. I don't know. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put a lot of stuff out on record right now. I wanted to see if I could get me 1,000 subscribers, maybe 2, on YouTube, but I don't put out that much content. And what I do put out, oh my Lord, would it be newsworthy? See, I'm writing this book, which my older sister, jokingly refers to as my memoirs. And considering this is the 54th season of life, I like that idea. And writing, in a way, both gives me relaxation and calms me down, but I also get to take note of things that's happening. Like yesterday, I got this job where I work as a driver for both the railroad and barge crews, and it's cool. I like it. Matter of fact, it seems like it's an easy job. All I have to do is shut up, drive, get them to their destination, and then I get paid. But recently, I'm thinking, am I supposed to be concerned because railroad might go on strike? And I say might because I don't know. They're talking about wages. They're talking about quality of life, benefits, and stuff like that. As far as the benefits, from what I've gathered, some things they do need increases, better quality of life benefits. As far as pay, I don't know. If I had to go to a doctor and I had only a small set of days to go, and you're supposed to be on the clock 24/7, 7 days a week, and 365 days a year, say like 20 days to go to the doctor is not enough. Matter of fact, you can multiply that by 4, the number, and give them, hey, that's what you can give them. Say if you do 25 days, multiply that by 4, they can get 100 days, maybe 125, because they're supposed to be there on time. This is a cash cow. I hate to say it like that. And these trains need to get moving. I'm not a disgruntled employee because I like my job. And I respect the men and women that do this job. So I hope nobody ever comes to me, oh, you're being disgruntled. No. If you look in these eyes, nope, there's a certain respect for what they do, because there's a high quantity of danger in this job. One wrong move and you're gone. Then I'm looking at this war in Ukraine. That's bothering me. Forgive me, Lord. I need a towel. Because I understand why Russia invaded Ukraine. They couldn't have no free country from subjects they used to rule over. And they're trying to reinvent the map that once was defined by the Union of Soviet Socialist Republic. That's something to think about. That's a lot of words. Uh, if you're old as I am, or a little older, you know what that phrase I just said. And Putin wants to go back to those borders, but in order to go back to those borders, he has to resubjugate all the people that used to be under his whip. And that also crosses party lines now. When I say party lines, some of the countries in NATO are former Soviet satellites. I wouldn't put it past Czechoslovakia, Romania, and all these other countries. And I'm going to have to look up all 30 of them. I think even Finland's applying for membership, and other countries that would have, pardon the phrase, not thought of Russia as a threat, or were too, what's that? I wouldn't call them intimidated, but they thought it wise not to get involved between the U.S. and Russia or the Soviets. But the thing is now, prosperity has always been one of the things. And Russia has a pipeline, and they're supposed to be going to Germany and stuff like that. Not stuff like that. There's a pipeline where Russia is selling gas to the European nations. And with this war going on, it's going to the Europeans are slowly cutting off the oil and the gas from Russia as I hate to say, what's the phrase I would say? As a deterrent. I understand that part. What I hate, and it keeps bugging me, how long is it going to be before we get involved? Because I got the feeling Putin won't stop. He's supposed to have annexed or muscled in on the old people that he's bombed in the territory of Ukraine, and what he called annexed, and I say that's right, quotation marks, annexed territory, so that he can start, yeah, I'm doing this, okay. I'm going to do it again. I'm going to look terrible, but okay. Annexed territory, because he wants that country back and all the other countries that the Soviets used to rule over. Common history. The nightmare is, how does it affect us? Remember Germany? Germany was broken into two thanks to the Soviets. So eventually, if Germany gets involved, I remember somebody making a video or saying something with saying, Google when does World War III begin? And they had something that said, when Russia invades Germany. I would rather for it not to happen. And I wish I could say something to the world as to say, okay, NATO, create a security zone starting with Ukraine and say, hey, this is how we is. This is uh, what's that? What's that? A member or a protege member coming up or a junior member coming, and we can't have this war here without and give them completely or throw what I call a lifeline out there saying, well, in this security zone, Belarus is a member and such, and added to these nations are already in the secure zone. And I realize that they want to, but they can have autonomy within the North Atlantic Treaty Organization under the Gorbachev protocols. That's a nice little term I threw in there. Because when the Soviet Union fell, countries had to reinvent themselves. They had to live. And Gorbachev wasn't the cause of the fall, but at the time, they couldn't continue their expansionism and such, whatever. I know that sounds goofy too, and I'm thinking about it, but there's got to be a way to both not get into war, but have a firm stance that, okay, this person is applying for membership. They're already there. So they can't, it ain't the fact of it not happening. You just made it where they are happening. And, or even throw the, since you are the reason of the war pack nations, you're a member too. But you don't somehow want to be involved in the situations, but you are a influencer of the situation. That's it. Yeah, that's a phrase. And we need you to act on this certain part. No, we do not want to go to nuclear war if we have to. However, you are pushing us into a, I'm going to throw that phrase in there, Omega Red level event. That's either global extinction or the destruction of the civilization as we know it. So, and I don't even know how I got involved in this, but I'm going to take all these words that I've learned from other things. Is there a way to prevent nuclear war? I kind of wish we did have space travel and colonies and stuff like that, because no person needs to be blown away.